Namaste, my name is Prasanna Chimata. I am in Varuna 310. I am a spiritual practicant doing Pranahuti aided meditation for the last 17 years now. Since an opportunity presented, I would like to discuss about one of the Mahavakyas, Aham Brahmasmi today. I will try to make it as simple as possible without going too much into complicated spiritual terms. Let us see. So, Aham Brahmasmi by itself, as everybody perhaps knows, is standing for I am divine, right? The word divine is an abstract term, right? We can use the word God. We have various forms of the God, religious gods. So the best way to describe the divine for a minute without going into the terminology of God or abstract or nothingness or whatever, let's treat it as a just and balanced nature of a state. So what is the end goal of being just and balanced is a happiness and inner peace that accrues with it. Okay, so if we can define the divine as someone who is just in discharging their duties and balanced under all circumstances, we can say that individual is showcasing or having the attributes of divine. The individual who has those characteristics or the state of mind will be always under happiness and having inner peace. So we need to understand what is human before we can say how a human can become divine and have those characteristics which I just discussed. So you see, human can be defined as a consciousness. Everything around in the world can be defined as a consciousness. A consciousness is nothing but the thoughts and feelings of an individual at any point of time. So how does this paradigm work? We all have certain thoughts, and those thoughts drive us to certain actions, and those actions generate certain feelings, and now we have certain impressions formed in our inner mind, right? So next time these feelings generate based on the preconceived impressions, generate new sets of thoughts, and those will again trigger new actions, and this cycle will continue. We are going through these cycle of thoughts, actions and feelings, and these are generating our individual consciousness at any point of time. Without going into further discussion, we can all agree at some point of time human are also resonating with the divine. All our religion talks about it. I don't want to go into the karma philosophy, but for a minute let's accept that. So how come we are no more divine, right? How come we don't have that inner peace? So we are actually always creating new set of impressions, and based on that impressions we are no more having the inner peace. We are moving away from that, and each individual, based on their current state of mind, they are so far away from being that inner peace state. So we form different types of curvatures, right? Like that, entire billions of human beings here have different states of mind compared to the original state of mind called divine. So an individual who is going through his or her own meditation and having a support of a capable spiritual guide will have to pass through several spiritual states before they reach the state of Aham Brahmasmi. So there are several spiritual knots. Again, if someone is interested, we can have a separate discussion about it. But these are the several states. One is individual should have enough discriminative intelligence, an individual should develop interdependency, and there should be devotedness towards realizing one's own self or real self or universal self within. And then there needs to be a utter humility to surrender to the will of the God in the true sense, right? And then the balance accrues. So at that stage, in these 4 and 5 where I have written, in the stages of Saranagati or Sthita Prajna only, an individual will feel Aham Brahmasmi. Thank you for the opportunity given. It's an excellent idea from my home to bring up such a conversation and discourse. Thank you.